With your local and area news, I'm Justin Mott. A suspect has been identified in connection with a recent 911 hoax call that an alleged active shooter situation was happening at the Tenaha School. Tenaha Superintendent Scott Tyner tells us what happened.
We've had a number of disruptions, various in nature, that at this point some are still part of ongoing investigations, but most recently there was a 911 call placed to the Shelby County Sheriff's Office detailing the threat of an active gunman situation on campus, to which several law enforcement officials responded to in a very quick fashion, only to get here to find out that we had no such situation. After everything settled down from the initial panic of that threat, we were able to use technology that's available to the sheriff's office to track a phone number and some voice recognition and voice identification to point us in a direction that led to a subsequent identification of a suspect. At this time, those things are the business of the sheriff's office, also dealing with the minors, so those things will not be made public. But for us, everything is safe, everything is sound, and we're just going back to business as usual.
And the Woodman Life Chapter 250 will hold a picnic in honor of all of our graduates on Saturday, April the 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Bowles Field Recreation Area located on Farm Market Road 2694 in Shelbyville. Roger Doyle with the Sons of Confederate Veterans gave a speech yesterday at the James Community Center. He tells us a little bit about his background.
I have been reenacting for 7 years. It's something I really enjoy. Some of the things I have done through reenacting, I have been to a number of 150th anniversaries, such as the Battle of Gettysburg, the Battle of Resaca, Georgia, the Battle of Atlanta. Also, I have been was an extra in the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I've also done some filming for museum films, such as the one at Pleasant Hill and the one at Mansfield.
Now, moving along in your school news, it's time for an update from Waukegan ISD with Superintendent Phil Worship.
Waukegan ISD has many activities that are happening with our tennis at the regional meet. Golf will be going next week. We have our track that is qualified for the area meet, and our boys were the district champions, and we have several girls that will be going to region. We also have our junior high athletic banquet scheduled for April the 24th. Our softball girls are going to the district champs, so we'll be going to the playoffs there, and our boys will be finishing it up. So a lot of activities. Look on our website to find out more information, and you can stay updated with the Waukegan activities.
And now, moving along in your sports news in Riderland, the Center Rough Riders baseball team will have an away game today versus their rival school, the Carthage Bulldogs, tonight at 7 p.m. In the Bears Den, the Timpson Bears baseball team will have an away game versus the Tenaha Tigers, beginning at 4:30 p.m. this evening. In Ram Country, the Waukegan Rams baseball team will have an away game versus Mount Enterprise Wildcats at 6 p.m. this evening. And in Dragonland, the Shelbyville Lady Dragons tiebreaker softball game will be held today at 5 p.m. versus West Sabine in West Sabine. This has been Justin Mott with your local and area news.